Investing is risky. I'm sure you've heard the saying, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. And I, for one, should know all about that as a real estate investor myself. Risk comes with every single thing that you do in that space. The goal is to mitigate it, to not make too many mistakes, and to make good, educated, strategic, and discerning decisions. I really do involve God in the whole process because He's the one who provides me with the most clarity that I could possibly need to move forward. But investing is important, so much so that I wrote a book about it. Faith and finances, the most important yet neglected areas of life. I'll tag a video above that gives you the Cliff Notes version, and I talk about it on every Sunday. I talk about pieces from my book, what I share in my book on faith and finances. Again, two areas that I just don't think we spend enough time in. Obviously, faith being the most important, but I think finances is right there behind it because of what we read in the parable of the talents. Investing is extremely important. It's not as important as your faith, but it's clear in this parable that the master has given the servants, which is us, each and every one of us falls into one of these servants' shoes, as I talked about yesterday. So what are we doing with those talents? Yesterday I focused more on the different abilities we may have, opportunities, the time, the resources, not necessarily money. But today I want to focus on the money part because this parable was about money. Each was given to their abilities. So the master did not give the person any more than they could handle. He gave them the 5, the 2, and the 1, knowing that they could handle that. And so 2 of the 3 doubled their investment, and the 1 hid the investment, thinking he was playing it safe, when it turns out he was punished for not using what he was given. And so the last thing that I want to do is be punished for not using what I've been given. I want to hear what the first 2 heard. Well done, good and faithful servant, and be given more. So that's why, as an entrepreneur, and my vocation being video production, when I earn from that, I reinvest what I have earned to make even more impact and not go above and beyond what God has given me the ability to do. So I have to keep that into perspective with every single decision that I make. Right now, we are in that season, my wife and I, navigating how we should move forward. And we're doing that through God's word, through prayer, through communication with one another, through communication with others, to try to gain the clarity we need to move forward. Because investing is that important to us, because we know we can make more impact when we invest. So take a step back and look at what you've been given. God will bless you as you are faithful. He wants to say, well done, good and faithful servant, and give you more. So don't think playing it safe is a good decision, because again, as we read in this parable, that servant was punished for not using what he was given. Don't be that servant. It can be scary. Like I said, investing is risky. There are challenges along the way. There are difficulties. But if you can look at it as an opportunity, I love what Winston Churchill had to say about opportunity. He said, the pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, but the optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. So do hard things. Investing is a hard thing. Get educated, listen to podcasts, read books. Like I said, I wrote a book all about my journey, and I like to believe that if I can do it, you can do it too.